I don't know if this is actually going to make the vlog or not, because we've got a video uploading this Sunday, which is Valentine's weekend, and it's basically just me talking to the camera for half an hour because I need to improve my skills at actually like functioning to the camera rather than just chopping it up all the time. But I was just here making the website for Valentine's Day, and I'm looking at the current Chrome one. That's a weird shaped head, isn't it? Like that. The portion from the face to the head is like the same. It's like halfway in my head is my eyes. And I've only just noticed that. Well, that's pretty fucked, isn't it? That's really fucked. I look like Megamind or something. And I'm defo not having myself at the hero shop for the windbreakers. I'll tell you that for free. Saf or Rio, you're going on the front covers, mate, not me. I am behind, but I plan to fix that today. Basically, I think I'm behind on all the AI stuff. Now, I don't like AI for making clothes specifically because I feel like the clothes need sort of a human touch. You can have AI help you or teach you new stuff on how to like make a certain pattern or design or something like that, but I think you have to make it yourself. And I still stand by that. However, I don't believe that AI can't help me at all. I do use it every day and ask it questions, but I found something today that's going to change the way I operate everything. If you've noticed, this screen is usually off on my channel. It's usually off because if I put it in my Mac, it's going to drain the battery. So what I'm going to do is get a separate PC for it. You're thinking, why do you need two PCs, Charlie? Because that PC is going to be my first employee. There's a thing called ClaudeBot. I'll pop up the logo somewhere. And basically what ClaudeBot is, it's an AI that links to the API of Claude. And Claude is an actual AI like ChatGPT or Gemini, if you're familiar with them. But the difference between ChatGPT, as you know it, because usually people go on a search browser and they'll click on it and then ask it a question and that's it, and it'll tell you how to do something. This is different because if I tell it to do something, it'll actually do it. And that's why I need a separate PC for it, because it needs its separate account, separate everything, so it has full control over the PC. And the way it works is, I'll have whatever I call my bot. If you have any ideas on what I should call it, leave it down in the comments. I actually might call it that. You have it on your phone. You can link it to Telegram, WhatsApp, iMessage, literally anything. I'll probably do it on WhatsApp because I don't have Telegram because I'm not a dodgy fella. But it's like a constant 24/7 employee that can do stuff that I don't want to do. I don't want to do all the admin. I just want to bloody create stuff. That's all I want to do. All the admin just comes along with running a clothing brand, because I think that half the people who run a clothing brand forget that it is actually a business and not just like a creative outlet. So that's going to do all my admin for me. I just need to get it set up. Actually, let me re-explain that. ChatGPT on your browser is a bot. ClaudeBot with the Claude API is an agent. So the agent does whatever I tell it to do, whereas the bot will just tell you how to do it. That's a lot easier. The problem is now I only have one computer at the moment, and that's my MacBook. So I need to go and get a different computer, probably a Windows desktop, so I can have it permanently running in here. I have been haggling with some fellas off Facebook Marketplace, but no one's got back to me yet with a confirmed price. The good thing about this, though, is that you don't need an absolute killer of a PC. The PC I'm getting is like between 50 and 150 quid. Like, it's nothing. It's just got the bare bones that makes it usable in this day and age, because the ClaudeBot and Claude only need like a suitable system that can handle itself, because all the work's done elsewhere on a server. It's not actually local to the computer. Because the reason I'm even doing this in the first place is I've been reading a lot of stuff on X recently, which is Twitter. And X have had this new thing called Articles, which is basically just a rip-off of Substack, if you know what Substack is. And one of them was about how AI is like so far gone, you don't even believe it. Like, this recent update of ChatGPT that came out like a week ago was like 90% written by ChatGPT and not a human. So the AI is already replacing the software developers that made it. So if you think your admin job in an office is staying for much longer, I'd get looking on Indeed, fella. Bit of a time jump now, but we've got a new toy. We have got a new toy, and let me show you what this toy is. We've got this puppy. You're probably thinking, Charlie, that looks like an expensive bit of equipment. 50 quid off Facebook Marketplace. Went down to Liverpool yesterday to get it. Got to the fella's door, knock on the door. Like, oh, you got the PC? Because yeah, mate, it'll be 150. He said no, it won't. Chinned him, 50 quid out the door. Now I've got the pleasure of setting it up though. It was between this one, which was 60 quid, and I'm going to haggle for it. I'm Charlie Frost, mate. So I got him down to 50 quid. Wow, what a great negotiator. But there was another one for like 200 quid, and this one was like an old gaming PC, but could still run stuff pretty well. And the reason I went for this one, obviously because it's cheaper and I don't need it to be that powerful, but the main reason is, if it was an old gaming PC, I would be so tempted just to download Minecraft on it. Because something about me is I am addicted to watching Minecraft when I'm eating my lunch. I don't know what it is, I'll just watch it every single day. It's just so entertaining. Like, it's easy to watch, entertaining. I don't know, it's really good. I've had to stop myself buying Minecraft about 10 times the past month because I need to focus on this. So maybe when I get this up and running and I've got my first employee, might treat myself to it. But until this starts making me dosh, that's on the back burner. And we've encountered our first problem. So we got it yesterday. Everything's hooked up, looks all right. It's on Windows 10. Who's bothered if it's not on Windows 11? Go to put my thing in. I don't know the pin, so I've messaged the fella if he can tell me the pin, and I hope he gets back to me. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to smash the PC up, I reckon. I don't know what it is though, but something about having a PC under your desk, it makes this feel a lot more official. I'm liking it though. My desk at the moment needs a serious revamp though, because it is so cramped. How am I supposed to do anything on here? Update, screen is pitch black, and it has been for about half an hour, and I dropped my camera, so we're off to an absolute flying start. You might notice it's a little bit lighter now. I've just had to manually get rid of every single file on it and reset the account because it wouldn't let me factory reset it. It just kept going to a black screen. I tried to download Windows 11 onto it through a USB drive. Wasn't having any of that either. So I was stuck on Windows 10. And to be honest, which isn't the worst thing in the world because I actually prefer the layout in Windows 10. But now we need to do the hard part and actually install ClaudeBot, which is going to take ages. And if I struggle resetting a PC, this is going to take a hell of a lot of time. And I've got a few other things I need to do as well. One thing I have done differently in the meantime is close the website again. I go bipolar with closing the website or not. But my thought process behind this is I've actually made a product in this windbreaker that I'm confident will have a little bit of hype around it, because from the people I've shown, they've said it's really nice. And people I've not spoke to in ages have messaged me saying that's really nice. So I've obviously made a decent product. Therefore, it makes a little bit more sense to close the website, gather emails and build hype, because it's going to be easier for me to do so because the product's already in demand. Now, only like a handful of people have seen this and the result has been positive, so if I put it out to a wider audience, then the response should be the same on a higher level, is my thinking. We need to grow the email list because it's been a little bit stagnant as of recent. It's still only about 4.2k people on it. We need really like 6k. If we're aiming for 6k, so get 1,800 signups for this, that would be pretty decent. That's a pretty decent target to have. I watch pretty much every single like clothing brand video on YouTube, and there was someone called Marshall Cruz, you might know him, owns a brand called Tame Psychotic. He said there is no point in dropping a product that no one wants. Don't set a drop date before you know it's hyped. Just start making content and don't actually put the drop date in the comments or on the video anywhere. Have people ask it in the comments when's it's dropping, because if someone's seen it and then commented when's it dropping, likelihood are they're actually going to buy it and people want it. So that's my plan going forward for this. A little bit more on the campaign for this as well. I'm thinking somewhere in the Lake District because it's sort of fitting. I think I can make a really good story behind it. Not to mention the colour grade on the video is going to be mental. I might go and film one myself. I might go with someone else. I might go twice. We'll see. I'm still finalising the story and the rollout for it, but it should be sick either way. Okay, we've got it somewhat working, but it's not fully automated yet. All I've got is basically Claude on a different PC. I still need to get actual ClaudeBot and set it up so I can speak to it through Telegram. However, that is going to take me a lot longer than I thought, because the people who have been setting it up on like Twitter that I've been reading the articles about, and I'll link below, are like half developers themselves, so they know what they're doing. It's probably going to take me till the end of the week to build up enough courage to actually sacrifice this PC, because if it doesn't work, the PC is completely done. It was only 50 quid, but there's still something. I've got like a nice new PC there, don't want to ruin it, but we'll get over that. On my agenda now, though, is just that windbreaker. The windbreaker has to have some sort of hype or steam going behind it before I drop it. I have a drop date of, say, in my mind, end of March. However, if I don't hit my targets of how many people I want on my email list by then, because my website's closed, I'm not going to drop it. I will just keep delaying it until I get the right content and I get it in front of people's eyes who need to see it. Reiterating what I've already said in this video is the previous drops I've just said, this is the date, this is when I'm going to drop. My audience isn't big enough to release on that sort of schedule. I'm always having to create a new audience or add further to my audience if I want to go to the next level of, like, say, a revenue target or something. So for this one, because it's not a product I've done before, it's my highest price point product, and also it's like nothing I've ever dropped before. I've not seen anything like this jacket, to be honest, available, especially on the UK scene at the moment. So in that regard, it should be new and fresh for everyone to see, and I just need to get it in front of the right people. I'm not going to rush it. I refuse to rush it. However, though, you're probably thinking, Charlie, it's the middle of February now, and you're not dropping for a month and a half. What's happening there? I've already got that sorted, mate. Streetwear Studio, Manchester, United Kingdom, Frost's first pop-up, 1st of March. It's half been confirmed, so I'm only going to put it on here. I've not started promoting it on the Instagram or TikTok yet. We are booked in to have our own rail at the Streetwear Studio. If you don't know what the Streetwear Studio is, it's basically a vintage streetwear shop where they buy and sell clothes. Biggest brands like Supreme, Stussy, Cortez, Nike, Carhartt, all the big boys they sell. So they have events every single month, and this month they're inviting 3 different vintage stores to come down. They're inviting me to come down, and also my mate Shrey, who's maybe watching this, don't know who's watching this, is launching his own food brand called Cheeses. So there's free food all day. So if you're in the UK and you're about Manchester on the 1st of March, make sure you get down, because this is the first time Frost has ever done anything physical in terms of a pop-up, and I've wanted to do one for ages, so I'm really excited for it. However, we are going to end this vlog today here, so if you did enjoy, please make sure you like and subscribe. It does help me more than you know, and we do upload every single Sunday at 6 PM. I might actually be extending the amount of times I uploaded, because I really liked that talk to camera last time, and we'll see how it does. So maybe, don't quote me on this, there will be one every Sunday, but there might be another just straight talk to camera on like a Wednesday as well. If you're familiar around here though, you know we always end on a motivational quote, and this week's quote is the following: "Fear is a mile wide and an inch deep."